Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video, I'm going to play a little bit of some of my daily games. However, the key thing that I'm doing today is adjusting my attitude a little bit.
What? Hey, man, you got a serious attitude problem.
I realized yesterday, and I guess I've known this, but I definitely realized it yesterday, that when I go to play my chess games, I am not fully invested in what I'm doing. Practically all of my chess games, my 10-0 rapid games or 10-5 rapid games that I'm playing, are in the middle of my workday, and I'll catch myself with a little bit of a break. I'm gonna say, okay, I want to distract myself from work, so I'm going to jump over and play a little bit of chess. However, whenever I'm playing those chess games in the middle of my workday, I have got my email open on my other monitor over here, and I'm glancing at it. Sometimes I'll see some movement. I have played some chess games during my workday, during office hours. I'm a teacher in Oregon, and I have office hours throughout the day, and I'm kind of keeping an eye on my Zoom session for my office hours just to kind of see if someone whom I'm expecting to pop in is popping in and stuff like that. And then after I play my distracted chess game, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, but after I play those distracted chess games, I review, I perform an analysis, but it's half-assed at best. I quickly go through the analysis. I say, oh, I should have moved there, should have moved there. That was good. That was a inaccuracy, or that was a blunder. But I don't really retain that information. So, new plan of attack going forward. I've been working on my ELO 2000 goal for about 50 days. So for the next 50 days, I'm going to be a little bit more serious about dedicating my time. So I put together a calendar that I'm going to use for myself. Now, this calendar I'm talking about here is actually for January. Because I'm a teacher, my schedule changes about every 10 to 12 weeks. So I'm plugging in dedicated time for different goals. And I'm a big fan of this whole dedicated time philosophy. If you get a chance, check out either podcast or books by Cal Newport. His big productivity technique or lifestyle technique is called deep work. And part of that philosophy, part of that agenda is to think about the things that are important to you. And they could be work-related goals, family-related goals, health-related goals, or pastimes like chess. But take these things that are important to you and schedule them. And then when you schedule them, commit to them completely. 100% dedicate your time in that moment to that endeavor. And deep work should be hard. It should be important. It should be important to you. It should require focus in a distraction-free environment. So that's going to be part of my new thing going forward. And I'm not going to start doing this tomorrow, but I'm going to prepare to start doing this tomorrow. I'm going to kind of ease into it and see if I can kind of solidify my calendar for when January does roll around. There's a lot going on in my life. There's probably a lot going on in your life. And especially, I've got some work things changing, got some vacations, got some family trips planned, holidays, and all that kind of crap. It's hard to kind of find that time to dedicate to it. But I am acknowledging to myself that my goal of a 2000chess.com rating is important to me. And because it's important to me, I am going to be better about dedicating time to it. And that means playing my games in a distraction-free environment. And I'm going to try to pick a pattern. Now on my calendar, I'm thinking, hey, Monday through Friday. That's probably not going to be completely realistic because a couple times in the evenings on weekdays, wife and I, or coworkers and stuff, we like to go out to a brew pub in town, and that's an ideal time to visit those bars and restaurants. However, I'm going to plan for multiple days of dedicated work throughout the week. Probably on the weekends too, but at least I'm going to start to plan for it on the weekdays, and that'll be my dedicated time. Now, in addition to playing games, I'm going to be a little bit more serious about how I approach playing those games. On this day, at these times, I need to go do these work things, and I'll have to commit to those work things 100%. But then I'm also going to have time, perhaps later in the evening, to commit to my chess goals 100%. And as part of those chess goals, I am going to warm up Warming up might be going through some chess puzzles perhaps, or reading a little bit out of my How to Reassess Your Chess book, or a little bit of both. Get warmed up, play 1 or 2 rapid games, maybe 2 or 3 rapid games, and then seriously put in some analysis time afterwards. And I think it's fair to say that the post-game analysis should easily take as much time as you spent on the friggin' game, right? So if a rapid game takes us a combined 15 minutes, 17 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it may be, if I spend 20 minutes on that, I should spend 20 minutes thinking about the analysis afterwards. And that's not going to just be going through the review where chess.com just tells me what the best moves are or tells me where the mistakes are. I'm going to go through cold on my own and just review the game on my own, and with a book and pen nearby, I'm going to jot down the move numbers where I think I definitely maybe could have done something better. Then I'm going to go through the analysis board and find out if what I was predicting is what the chess bots were predicting that I do. And so basically, part of my dedication to this goal is going to be better about my analysis post-game. So warm up, play, analysis. Take all of those things serious, make them all part of my play and my development process. I think that's going to be better for me, because although I win a few games, my rating has gone up a little bit over the past 30 days. I'm not taking it as serious as I want to take it. So that will be the new me and Ralph's new plan going forward for the next 50 days. Even when I'm traveling on vacation on holidays, I will still try to commit to that objective, that goal, although I may not be able to do it all at the same times. But I've got a tablet, I've got a notebook computer, and if I'm traveling around and I can get internet access, and most of the time I will, I can definitely think about chess, dedicate my time to that particular goal. Just like in the mornings, I'm going to think about my fitness goal and my 5K training program goal, and I'm going to dedicate time in the mornings for that goal, and then in the evenings I'm going to dedicate time for my chess goal. So thank you for hearing me out on that plan. And who knows, maybe you've already got a good system for training and learning and improving. And if you've got some ideas, please let me know. You can let me know directly, let me know in the comments or something like that, because I know I'm for sure always looking for some ideas for improvement. So share them with us if you've got them. I am going to just spend a couple minutes here. I'm going to look over some daily moves. I do have a morning routine in the mornings, hence the name Morning Routine. And, have some coffee, read some news. I play word puzzles with my wife, we'll do like Wordle, very popular game. So we'll do Wordle and some other New York Times crossword puzzle kind of related stuff. So I like doing those. But I'll also play some daily chess moves. And that would also be a good time to do some puzzles too, just for fun and kind of warming up to the chess thing. But then I'm going to transition into my exercise, workout, goal work. And I'm going to do my work stuff, my teaching work, and then in the evenings I'll come back and I will dedicate completely to the chess goal. All right, so in this move I have a 2-pawn advantage. I feel pretty good about this. We've got a 3-3 pawns over here on the side. I think it's time to start push here first. I do need to be a little bit cautious about my opponent getting underneath and stopping one of these pawns, and they may be able to stop one of these pawns as long as they don't stop them both. All right, what else have we got going on here? All right, I've got a 2-pawn advantage in this game as well. I think this is one of our tournaments. Played this woman out of Palestine, I think before, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I won a previous game. So let's see. I think we're pretty good. Their king is opened up. What's the best way to attack? I'm going to start off with a check, but then I want to start to work this other rook out here. Yeah, do that. Confirm. I imagine they're going to shift away, but then I think it's time for me to get this other rook out so that we can double up here, because they might trade. All right, another one here. What do we got? Okay, a one pawn advantage in this game. This is actually a very exciting one for me. Serial Birder, we're chess.com buddies, and we've played multiple times, and according to our record here, we have played 6 times, and Serial Birder has won all 6 games. So I feel like 7th time's a charm here. I am up, I'm feeling good, got the white pieces, a pawn advantage. This may be the one where Serial Birder has to succumb to my chess prowess. Alright, what can I do here? Let's see, I can do a pawn move, go after this, or I'm sorry, bishop move, go after that pawn. Probably going to be easily stopped with a rook block. But I've got 2 rooks too. It's time to get these rooks into the mix. My H rook's doing nothing over here because the G and H files are pretty locked down. You know what? I'm going to bring the rook over first. Let's get these rooks centralized. Yeah. Alright, feeling pretty good. Oh wait, no, this game is still pretty fresh, still pretty new. We are even in material. Yeah, we're just done 4 moves. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and... You know, I'm tempted to do this pawn push to prevent the pin on my knight. But I think I'm going to go a different route. Let's push this D pawn. Okay, I'm going to bring my bishop back to guard here. Another even game. Develop a knight. I'm going to back this bishop up. And if takes, take with a pawn. Yeah. Okay, another game, same opponent, with a lot of these tournaments. So this is the 70th Chess.com tournament, 1401 to 1600. So generally when we do these tournaments, they'll set you up with 2 games from each opponent. So a lot of my daily games are part of various little daily tournaments that are going on. Okay, so this one I'm feeling a little bit more pressure, right? We've got 2 attackers on this pawn. I've got 1 defender. And I don't think I can easily bring in a second defender. But I do need to develop, so I guess let's start doing that. Let's see. My opponent is up a pawn. Now I'm tempted to take here. They would probably take back with a bishop. Yeah, I feel like I kind of need to do that though, because otherwise a knight in here is pretty strong. Obviously I can, gotta remember which which button to use. I can take. They may even do a trade here. I would be forced to take back. Knight takes, and that's going to expose this pawn here for taking by the knight. But yeah, this pawn up here is also going to be exposed to the rook. So I definitely don't want to take with my pawn. Now with a push, I'm still going to have that issue. However, after that, I may have some opportunities to bring the rook over, bring the knight down, and go up against this. But, once they move that bishop, their rook's going to have great alignment on that area too to help protect. So let's go back. Since that knight is an annoyance for me, I take the knight. They take with a bishop, move my rook to a light square. That may be the best of all the worst situations. I take with a bishop, they take with a rook. Okay, what if I don't take, but I move the bishop? Close that. Oh, that's from our Adidas website, from the web design class. So what if I just move my bishop here? We might get a take, or with a rook. Yeah, that might be the better way to go. And if I get the opportunity, maybe I can push this pawn to protect it from the rook. Okay, we'll see how that goes. And let's just do a couple more moves here, and I'll take care of the rest of these later on tonight. Yeah, we'll do a pawn push. I think, yeah, pawn push here with intentions of maybe getting this bishop up, or maybe even better, bishop up here to e3, queen on d2, kind of line up an attack over on this side. I think I'm going to take here. They may take back with a pawn. They could take back with a knight. If they take back with a knight, then that'll give me an opportunity to push my knight into d4 and do a double attack on their knight, which would be pinned to the queen. If they take back with a pawn, I might be okay with that too. And I think I'll just start pushing on this side. Need a castle still too. Okay, I think that's enough for now. My other games, they still have multiple days where I can play, although even though with these daily games, people get 3 days, 5 days sometimes to make moves, most of us, me included, are pretty quick. Most of us will tend to play 2 or 3 moves throughout the day, so the games do go faster than what they might indicate by those daily runs there. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. And yeah, definitely check out my calendar and let me know, do you have a dedicated time when you're working on your chess goals? And are you doing it distraction free? And do you do it with discipline, or do you have some technique for focusing on what you're learning? Thanks, and I'll talk to you later.